Hello there, rogues! Have you heard the good news? Today's Monday. That means the Streampunks are on tonight. Who are the Streampunks, you say? Well, they're just one of the best TTRPG groups out there. GM'd by the wonderful Eric Campbell, whom you might know from his days at Geek and Sundry. He's been going strong ever since that GNS place stopped producing new content in that arena. And he's got tons of wonderful tales to tell. Alongside Eric Campbell is Sam DeLev and Gina DeVivo, as well as Noir and... I'm trying really hard. Anita Weeb, and am I forgetting anybody? I totally lost it. I'm so sorry. Anyway, it's Monday, and I'm excited because that means another episode of Ember Squad at the end of my stream. We'll be heading over to Q Times, and we'll say hi to the people over there. And if I did indeed forget one of the cast, I am so sorry. I was trying, and I stumbled over Anita. It's Anita and Noir Enigma and Sam DeLev and Gina DeVivo. There's one more. Oh, Quincy Surasmith. And of course Eric is leading. And hello everybody. I hope that you're having a good day. Hello, Some Silica and Puddleglum and Adventures of Tony. I'm glad that you're here for whatever part of it that you can be for. And Elixir, it's great to have you. It's Monday, so yeah, it is, what did I call it? Platform Monday. Because we're doing a platformer, which is not my strong suit. But it's also Monday, which means the Streampunks, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned them on stream before, but they are just my absolute favorite content producers on the internet. Hi, Hannah! And so I have to hype them up a little bit when I'm on stream because, you know, I'm not sure that I talk about them enough. And if you believe that, I probably have some property that I can sell you. Some nice Arctic property located in the Arctic. Wow, that was depressing because the Arctic doesn't really have any Arctic property left. So it's hot out there, y'all. And my brain is fried already because it was Monday and I was in the office today and the office was hot. How does that one song go? I don't know which song you're thinking of. Oceanfront property in Arizona. Yeah. The thing is, that's not out of the question if sea rise. I mean, yeah, no, I know which one you're thinking of. Depending on geologic activity combined with sea level rise and things like that, technically possible that it could reach there eventually. There is, of course, a major heat wave hitting the center of the North American continent, as well as Europe at the moment. Yeah, get in now on the ground floor for this oceanfront property in the middle of the desert. Indeed. But yeah, major like heat warnings for the first time ever in like parts of Britain. I think when I looked earlier today, London was around like 94 degrees Fahrenheit. And around that same time, Minneapolis was 102. Which Minneapolis does get triple-digit days occasionally. Like Minnesota, being in the center of the North American continent, gets some of the hottest hots and some of the coldest colds. It has like the widest, like that part geographically of the North American continent has some of the widest temperature swings from its lows to its highs throughout the year. Northern Europe and like the British Isles don't usually get up to like the upper 30s Celsius and close to like 40 degrees Celsius. They don't have infrastructure for that. Hi, Triamas. Talking about hitting over 40 C in the UK this week. What's interesting is the heat wave that is hitting Britain right now. The temperatures they are predicting for this week in Britain were track very, very closely to the forecast models for heat waves that could be seen in Britain in 2050 if we didn't try to do something about climate change. Well, we already got there. And we're still not trying to do anything about climate change. So, yes, thank you for getting the content warning command to pop into the chat there. The game that we are playing is one that has... Oh gosh, it cut off at invasive bra. I am unaware of any invasive, non-consensual invasive bra in the game. But yes, indeed, the game we are playing today has some themes around mental health that are possibly problematic for certain people. There's a lovely Does the Dog Die website that is user-generated content where people have cited various things that may be of concern, but also we've been told that we have reached a point in the game where depictions of schizophrenia, pyromania, dissociative identity disorder, anxiety disorder, OCD, bipolar disorder, and traumatic brain injury as well as non-consensual / invasive brain surgery, may make an appearance. And so just want to, like, let you know that there is that thing. That please take care of yourselves. Won't excuse the unfortunate content, but you cannot overstate how almost all the problems in this game got fixed for the sequel. Interesting. I think that means that we're going to actually probably have to play the sequel at some point, because I would actually love to see that. And love to see how the game company grew in order to provide better representations and content. I think that's amazing. Incidentally, if you haven't seen it, there's been a lot of news coming out about, I've seen a number of articles about The Sims, which is not a game that I'm really play. I tried to play The Sims when it very first came out, and my Sims were as depressed as me, with their routine of having to get up and go to work every day. And I didn't enjoy it. So I never really got into The Sims. But the news about The Sims is that, yes, there are non-binary Sims. I did see something today that looked like they will no longer restrict facial hair to the male body. So facial hair available for all of the Sims. I don't know. I didn't click into that one, so I don't know for sure whether that was an actual announcement. The one that I saw that has been making a lot of headlines is that you can now specify your Sim's sexuality. Where in the past, all Sims were functionally what's the term? Oh gosh, where did the term go? I don't know, omnisexual. Like, not omnisexual. That's not the word. Where is my brain has total brain fart. Like, vocabulary has left my head. But basically, functionally in the past, all of the Sims could romance anyone. It didn't matter. So everybody was just open to any relationship. Now you can specify for the first time ever that your Sims are heterosexual. You can specify for the first time ever that your Sims are homosexual. These were not options before. The Sims would romance anybody if you put in the work to make them romance that person. Player sexual, that's a good one, but that's not the term I was that left my brain and wouldn't come back. I guess polyamorous was what I was looking for. I think that's the term. Why? Blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what I was looking for, though. Pansexual is the word that just would not come into my brain. I don't know why. Yes, pan is indeed the word I was looking for. Your favorite Sims was playing 3 men and a baby, creating a family of... oh, gosh. But yeah, so, like, the Sims were functionally pansexual. And for the first time ever, you'll be able to define their sexuality and specify, which is lovely. Like, I personally, if I get the chance, like to play my video game characters as gay men and like to romance NPCs that are gay men. That is generally what I would like to experience, but I rarely get to. Usually, if I'm able to have a same-sex relationship in a video game, I can play the male player character, and I will romance a character that is bisexual and available to be romanced by any player. Whereas Dragon Age Inquisition, Dorian. Thank you for Dorian. Although, like, I always romance Dorian in Dragon Age Inquisition. And I would love to potentially romance somebody else occasionally, but I gravitate toward Dorian because Dorian is exclusively homosexual in the game. And yes, thank you. But speaking of Caden, but so, and also Gil in Andromeda, Gil Brody. I just, while I appreciate from a game development standpoint that having a character that is romanceable by any player character seems like it's adding the diversity that they're trying to get, it's not. Having characters that are exclusively heterosexual, having characters that are exclusively gay, and having characters that are pan or bisexual, having all of those available is much more diverse and much more... it's better insofar as building the game and giving the options to players than having them all be player sexual and available to be romanced by any player. Because it is a different experience as a player It is a completely different experience to romance a character that is exclusively homosexual as compared to romancing a character that is bisexual or pansexual. It is a different experience, and it hits different buttons for me as a player. I very much appreciate that I can romance Theron Shan, I can't say it, Theron Shan in Star Wars The Old Republic as a male character. Even to the point of where my main character that I play in that has married Theron. But Theron is romanceable by female characters as well. So it is not as satisfying for me from a romance standpoint as if he was a gay character for me to romance. Whereas Dorian, being exclusively gay in the game, just makes me feel represented in a way that a bi or pan character doesn't. I have problems with the Dorian romance. I have problems with the type of personality that Dorian is given in the game is a type of personality that we see a lot for gay characters, and I would like to see some variety and something else rather than that sort of over-the-top throw it in your face type presentation. Like, I love Dorian, but I wish that wasn't always what that ends up being. Gil Brody is kind of similar. The other thing is, and spoilers just for a moment, spoilers for Dragon Age Inquisition. The end of the Dorian romance really bothers me. Because some of the other romances in the game you can marry, but the Dorian one you can't because he leaves to go home. And in the aftermath of it, in the notes and whatnot, it implies that you eventually go there to help him with what he's doing. It's just really frustrating because you don't get the same sort of ending. And I get that it fits the character and it fits with the story that they were building around that character, but he is the only option. The other option being for a same-sex male romance being Iron Bull, who you also can't marry. So just sorry, I don't know why I ended up on this. It was The Sims. Anyway. Very happy to see the update regarding sexuality for The Sims. I'm thrilled for all of the people who play The Sims to have that option now. And for all of you heterosexual people out there, I'm thrilled that you finally have the option to make your Sims heterosexual. Yeah, meaning you'll only pick one character. Yeah. It's like picking Patrick over Jake and shit. I have not watched enough of Schitt's Creek to know what that means. Philip would know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Romance options in games are not why you play a game. And that's perfectly valid as well. If the romance is there, I want to do it. And this goes back to when I played the original Baldur's Gate games. From when they first came out, I have basically always played modded versions of the original Baldur's Gate games because I would install mods that would, well, I did try not to do mods. My trick, my hack of original Baldur's Gate was very early in the game. There is an ogre you can kill that has a cursed belt that will change your gender. And so what I would do is I would make my character, and then I would kill that ogre and put on that belt to switch my gender so that I could romance the male NPCs in the original Baldur's Gate. Because it opened up the romance options as long as you had the belt on. And once you started the romance, you could continue the romance even if you took the belt off. And so that was how I cheated that game. And that was one of the first games that really gave those sort of in-depth, over time, sort of character, like player character to NPC romance storylines in a role-playing game. So anyway, that's what I did. But I'm gonna move on from this topic and actually move us toward the game, because this is the shorter stream. You focused on hating Jaheira and not romancing anyone. I always kicked Jaheira and Khalid out of my party. I was so frustrated when Jaheira was back in my party at the beginning of Baldur's Gate 2. You came in at me murdering people for fashion. Wait, was I murdering people for fashion? Did I say something about killing people for fashion that I missed? Oh, the belt! The belt. Yeah, okay. I was talking about early in Baldur's Gate 1. There was an ogre that you could kill just outside the Friendly Arms Inn area, just the area just south of the Friendly Arms Inn, that had a cursed belt that would change your gender from male to female or female to male. And I used that so that I could do same-sex romances in that game. Because we were talking about the news, the recent news about The Sims. But I am going to move us towards actually playing the game, because as I was saying, this stream is the shorter one in my week, and I actually want to get some gameplay in. But we can talk. We can keep talking. That's totally fine. I just didn't know I was going to be talking about this tonight, but it's something that I've actually thought a lot about in playing games and being a player who would very much like to see exclusively homosexual romance options in my games. Button. What? Gameplay in a gameplay stream? I know. It's somehow more likely than you would think. Also, I need to remember to turn the game sound back on. There. Okay. I had muted the game because it was really weird for me. Like, you all wouldn't have been able to hear the game, but I could hear the music and the game both in my headphones. And with this game, that was too much for me, and I had to just mute the game entirely. Pride San Diego was this weekend, and some of the festivities are always near your neighborhood. Oh, that's awesome. Also, my husband is very jealous of your weather. He very much wants us to move to San Diego for the weather. All right. Let's look at our to-dos. I need to get enough deep arrowheads to get the cobweb duster. Collect reward from Ranger Cruller for completing half of the scavenger hunt. Ranger Cruller. I don't know which one is Ranger Cruller. In Baldur's Gate, when you found out Jaheira was a Harper, it all made sense. Harpers are always so annoying. I like the Harpers, but I didn't like Khalid and Jaheira. I didn't like... so I liked Minsk and Boo, but I didn't like Dynahir. And so I almost always got Dynahir killed in such a way that I got to keep Minsk. without having Dinah here. Like, basically, it was the NPC relationships that dictated how I played that game in a certain way. And it, yeah. To-do list? Yeah, I could make that list. I've been to San Diego once, and I remember it being warm, so.
Agent Cruller?
But then again, I went to Seattle, and it was boiling hot when I went to Seattle, so. I have not the best timing, I think.
I better go. Lots of work to do.
So that's Agent Cruller. Ranger Cruller must be him out in the world somewhere.
Where would you like me to take you, Agent Cruller?
Let's go to the main lodge.
Meet me outside the main lodge.
Oh, bring me back a burger this time, will you?
I accidentally gave heat damage to my desk today. It's hardwood that's painted and sealed, so it's the heat damage. There's like a white shadow on it from where I set the hot item. It shouldn't be too terribly difficult to a great pundit for the pun duel. Heat damage isn't that bad to fix. I should, I don't have a hairdryer, but I should be able, I think if I get a towel and the clothes iron and just warm it up, I should be able to get that to come out. But
Anything new in the store?
just annoyed at myself.
Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into someone's mind with you.
Well, you're not Ranger Cruller.
Now, you take that with that.
That's it for
you can
now.
change the
Which one is Ranger Cruller? Come on.
Come on back.
Okay.
Oh,
TV. Hacky sack.
Yes, hacky sack.
Oh no.
I don't think I've been
They're
in
all
here before.
brainless.
Hi, Raz.
Vernon, you're okay.
Yeah, we're great. Me and my pals Kitty and Frankie are just hanging out telling stories and watching the boob tube.
TV.
Vernon, look at them. They're zombies.
It did seem kind of weird when they let me get this close to them, and then they didn't mind when I talked all through the show. Kitty even agreed to go on a date with me, more or less. We're gonna play hacky sack.
Keep an eye on them, Vernon. I'm gonna go figure out what's causing this.
Roger that, Raz. Did you ladies know one of the bloodiest battles
Okay.
of the Civil War was fought on the shore of this very lake? Yup, it's true. It happened.
Where are we located?
TV? Yeah, good idea. You rest here while I find your brains.
A group of Union soldiers got separated from their regiment. Night was falling.
Where is this camp?
Scared.
If there were American Civil War battles at this camp,
They were just terrified of getting shot.
In the
Though I'm
city.
sure any of them with any sense.
She's so
were afraid of
pretty.
that hill, too. They stumbled across
pity.
an old building. You could still see it on the far side of the lake, so they decided to
I was
spend
thinking
the
like
night there.
Pennsylvania area
They
based
know
on the
it was an abandoned Indian insane asylum built on a
like based on the vegetation outside.
Yep. Little did they also know that a cursed
It seems more
fish lived in the
northern.
asylum and that
I
he
never
was
quitting.
Like the vegetation seems more northern, but this kind of lodge is not really like this looks more like freaking Colorado or something. The mountains and the trees and this kind of like log lodge does not say Northeast to me. It does not say Pennsylvania to me. But like Colorado wasn't really a site of any American Civil War battles. So for there to have been a Civil War battle at this lake they would have to be somewhere further east than that. Which... Pennsylvania seems like probably the best bet. I mean, it doesn't have to make sense. Oh yeah, no, thank you, Elixir. Vernon's just making it up for the story. I mean, that would also make sense, but yeah, this... The sun is smiling in the sky. Also, the sky is green, which is generally not a good thing.
Charge.
Green sky, not good. I've seen...
Short. Who you
Actually,
calling
recently there were pictures on social media of a sky about this color in South Dakota, I want to say.
Short? Not with my troop.
It might have been North Dakota. It was one of the Dakotas where they had a lime green sky like this preceding a storm. So the green sky like this comes from the amount of water aloft in the air. So I can't remember where it was. There are actual pictures online that you can find of it. It was South Dakota. The sky turns green like that because of the sheer volume of water in the air, and the amount of water in the air refracts the light so much that it turns green. And it has to have a very high water content for that to happen. But yeah, it's this like lime green color. Absolutely amazing. The lake is man-made. That would make sense. I have actually been to I spent many summers at a summer camp with a man-made lake. It was camp. The camp itself, there were multiple camps around the lake. It was Lake Meriwether in Virginia, which is located around Goshen, Virginia. Goshen being the name of the camp itself. It was Boy Scout camp when I was a kid. I don't know where Ranger Cruller is. I must find Ranger Cruller.
Let me go!
What to do with small bully assistant?
Jeez, I don't know. Could you put him in that Deadly Nelson you were talking about?
Deadly Nelson?
On such tiny opponent, all blood might drain out ear holes.
Ah! Shut up, Benny.
On other hand, blood from constricted trunk could rush to tongue.
And?
Tongue swells, pops. Most blood drains back down throat.
Interesting.
Less mess that way. Mouth stuffed with giant tongue can't scream. So quieter.
Ah!
What?
Shut up, Benny. You have something less drastic?
Could use half Deadly Nelson.
What's that?
Like Deadly Nelson, but less dying.
How much less?
Half.
What happens the other half of the time?
Opponent leaves. Spends the rest of short life praying for death.
Hey! Can you hear me down there? Maloof?
Shut up, Benny.
Seriously, Maloof. I apologize. Call off, you goon, and I'll never bother you again. Ever!
The thing is, Benny, you're never gonna bother me again either way. So you're gonna have to offer something a lot better than that.
Like what?
Any ideas, Mikhail?
Know anything about giant hairless fear?
No.
Out of ideas. Preparing Nelson.
But wait! Maybe. Yeah, maybe I did see something like that. Give me a minute to think.
You ready to talk, Benny?
Hold on. It'll come to me.
What in the... Okay, bullied kid hires bully to bully his bully. But... Yeesh.
Hey, you guys aren't going around taking people's brains out, are you?
Not yet, but maybe we should do some market research on that and see if there's a demand for that service.
You're not going to, kill Benny, are you?
Difficult to say.
Early 2000s writing. It is a well-constructed game. I have many problems with some of its chosen ways of talking about things. Some of the choices that were made in the design of this game I'm not fond of. Oh, come on. Aha, I made it. I don't know where Ranger Queller? I don't know where Ranger Queller is located. Hello, bear. Ha! I have vanquished another bear. I got nothing for it, so I don't know why I did it. First session of your Fate game yesterday. Yes, last stream I figured out that I could vanquish the bear. So I'm not afraid of the bears anymore. There's an ability. I should have what? Nope, that's invisibility. This one. Oh, but no, I want that to be there. I want that to be here.
Nope, still won't budge.
Really?
Nope, still won't budge.
I thought for sure that that would do it. Okay, come on. Let me just be on... Seriously. Well, that doesn't do it either. I'm glad that you're having a good time with that game. I know basically nothing about the Fate system, but... Cottage with the broken roof, thank you. I don't know how to get that thing from that squirrel. I think I know where the cottage with the broken roof is. Oh, I was like, what is that thing up there? It was the kid that's being levitated by the other kid. But first... gonna grab all these arrowheads. Squirrel! What's wrong with butt first? Oh, shush. Oh, wow. You're not giggling like a 5-year-old? Why not? I finally got to the end of that thing for once. I've already gotten all the things. I think I've already gotten all the things that you were supposed to use it to get to. Which is good, because I suck at the platforming. Alright, I need to go to the campground. I think Adventures of Tony might have, Huh? Ooh, I didn't know I could come up here.
Hey, Mr. Cruller. I'm a trained levitator now. You have to admit, that would come in handy to clean those high-up type places.
I could go up to the store on the main lodge and buy a cobweb duster that would do the same thing. Levitation.
Oh, thank you, Tony. I will do the stretch. The higher the number, the longer the meaning. Oh no. Wait, did you just redeem 2 hat tricks? My chat says you redeemed 2 hat tricks. Thank you, Elixir. I will officially hydrate. It means I have to wear 2 hats. I mean, it might get a little warm, but I can make that happen. All right. All right, so you want 2 hats. That's what I'm hearing. We'll do it. First hat. This is not gonna last long. And the second hat is this one. There. Two hats. That's why I said it's not gonna last long, because it's too warm. But yeah, it is much too warm to wear a beanie at the moment. Also, I don't know when these became beanies. Like, when did this become a beanie? This was a stocking cap when I was a kid. A beanie was the thing with the little propeller on the top. Anyway, I'm also going to hydrate. It was always a beanie for you? I had never heard that until I started... I think until I started, like, watching Critical Role and Geek and Sundry and stuff. And started getting exposed to, like... I don't know, LA culture, maybe? It was a stocking cap. All right. What was I looking for? But yes, thank you very much, Adventures of Tony, for taking care of me and spending your hello to the bears. Three hits for a bear. You think of the sleeping cap? I can't target the bees. What? Bee Right UK? Hello! Thank you so much for the 500 bits! If you pair your beanie with an Indian spiritual leader, you'll have Mahatma Gandhi. Oh God. Be right, UK. Ouch. A toque. I've seen that one also, Puddleglum. But also recently. Like, I just grew up knowing them as stocking caps. That one hurt, Be right. That one hurt. There are gravestones here. Oh my God, 500 more! Vera UK, thank you! I just... You have put jewels in my eye! Because the thing, it's over, it has flowed over. I don't actually, I know if, Be Right UK, I don't actually, and you don't have to share this. I'm just gonna say this because it occurs to me every time I see your name. I don't know if your name has anything to do with your actual, like, IRL name, which, that's why I say you do not need to share. But I see your name, and my older brother's first initial is B, and our last name is Wright. So I see your name, and without the UK, I'd be like, this reminds me of my older brother, but my older brother's not in the UK. But I have no idea, like, what the B would stand for you, which is fine. But yeah, I'm also not gonna share what my older brother, I know, it's like the UK version of my brother. Incidentally, as much as I don't want to, there is a chance that Saturday's stream might get canceled because my older brother is visiting at the moment, and that might be the only day that I'm able to drive up to my dad's place to see him and his kids. Hi, Bissell! How is Tuesday? As, like, me personally, I would rather hang out with you all, but it has been a couple of years since I have seen my brother or his kids, and they did drive like 900 miles to come out and visit with all of us out here. So me driving a couple of hours to where they're at and spending time with them seems like something I should probably do.
Partners. James is my boyfriend now. Do you know what that means?
Well, he wears his good parade chaps a lot more.
Yes, he's less filthy, that's part of it. But the biggest change is that he can't possibly waste as much time as he used to hanging out with his loser friends.
I don't like you.
And I don't like you. So that covers everything we have in common. Now for the differences. I'm going to be with James all the time from now on. You're going to have to stay as far away from us as possible, or I'm going to make your life more miserable than I imagine it already is.
There was something. My brain quit. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm sorry to tell you the apocalypses start tomorrow would be a more upsetting answer. This is true. But yeah, so it's been a few years since I saw my brother and his kids, and they drove a long way to visit with family, and despite, like, oh yeah, we were hoping that we could coordinate and not kind of drive as far, because they were planning to do some stuff in the Richmond area, which would be closer for us. But the dates that they're planning to do that, we just can't get off of work, and it just doesn't seem like getting away from work is going to be something that works for us this week. So I may end up having to cancel the stream on Saturday so that we can drive up and hang out with them for a bit. It's been a couple of years, like I said, and there have been things like my stepmom, sort of my stepmom, my dad and she are not officially married, but they've definitely been together long enough that I think they meet the requirements for common law in Virginia. So if they wanted to be considered married, they could be. She's deteriorating rapidly, and it doesn't have much time left, thanks to a rare mental condition that is basically just eating away memory. And then, so it'd be good to also get up there and see her. And then my sister-in-law's mother just had some additional medical issues and has been in the hospital. So it also sounds like my younger brother's not going to get to spend very much time with my older brother either, because he's dealing with hospital stuff for his mother-in-law. Oh, no, Abyssal, that, yeah, I'm just, yeah. I feel bad because the day it looks like I'll probably end up having to cancel is Saturday, and I canceled Saturday, like, not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, because I wasn't feeling well, and I don't want to just, like, always cancel Saturday, but that would be the best day for doing this travel. So...
Coach, out in the woods, I saw...
Huh? What?
So I'm feeling bad about it.
We need to get a containment team in the area stat. I've spotted a UPE.
A UPE?
Yes. An unregistered paranormal entity. Possibly aquatic in nature.
I know what a UPE is, son. I just don't know how you know.
From True Psychic Tales, issue 424, sir, where Sasha 9 fought that clairvoyant grizzly bear.
Comic books.
This thing was real and
I've
huge and
fought multiple clairvoyant grizzly bears.
Smelly.
Save your fish stories for the boathouse, boy. Yeah. Dismiss.
Okay. I still haven't found Ranger Crawler, so that's fine. Somehow I thought he would be in this area, but apparently I was wrong. While I'm running around, though, dowsing rod.
I'm not picking up.
Oh,
Must not be any deep
Tony,
arrowheads nearby.
I am sorry that you have to run away for a meeting. Thank you for coming by, and I will look for you in chat later. But even if you don't make it for that, it was great to have you here. It won't let me grab the one. Ah. I just hope that it's not a meeting that could have been an email. Just like I quite often wish for meetings that could have been phone calls to be phone calls rather than Zoom meetings. I still prefer Zoom to going and sitting in a room with people, but like the meetings that were phone calls before Zoom should be phone calls again. They never should have not been phone calls. Well, I guess maybe during lockdown. But there's no reason for meetings that used to be phone calls to be Zoom meetings. You don't need to see my face. There is that, you with the phone. I do often wish I did not have a desk phone at work.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
There is that. I quit turning my camera on for Zoom, for work Zooms especially. Just because most of the time it's not needed. I have definitely also, like, I would like to have my camera on for D&D, but we play so late at night that most of the time I want my camera off because then I can take my hat off and be more comfortable. So I usually start the Zoom call with the hat on and then I take it off as we play, or I turn it off as we play because I want to relax a little bit more. Could you really not just put this in an email? I have no more fucks to give. Both of those sound like amazing songs. I just found a gold doubloon. And some arrowheads. Just use a cat filter.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Somebody said something about a cabin with a broken roof is where I need to go for the ranger. I don't remember where that is, apparently. That's the email one. Oh. Ha! Got it. Where am I? I'm someplace with water, which I'm sure my character loves. Oh. Oops. Green sky and green water. It doesn't all make sense. Ah, I'm so close. Red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky at morning, sailors take warning. Hey there, little squirrely. Give me your thing. Give it to me. That's not how I get it. I know that's not how I get it. Green sky at night, oops, nuclear apocalypse, what? I'm close to one. I just don't know exactly where I'm supposed to be. Well, as long as it's not a nuclear apocalypse, I think we're good. I have enough to buy the cobweb duster.
I'm not picking up anything. Must not be any deep arrowheads nearby.
Green sky at morning. Oops, still an apocalypse. If it was the apocalypse, I don't... Two-time English major. And yes, here's what I'm actually saying. I'm even gonna type this. And everybody who is at all amused by the alpocalypse, you should definitely find the Four Horsemen of the Alpocalypse. There are some great art things on the internet about the Four Horsemen of the Alpocalypse. You all knew what I meant? Okay. The words served their intended purpose. Just had to be clear. No, there's some really good art of the alpocalypse. Oh, but now I'm wondering what an owlpocalypse would be. I've seen the owlpocalypse many times. Now I need to see the owlpocalypse. Because that has got to be amazing too. Okay. I really need to find this ranger guy somewhere. Somewhere I will. Amazing out-of-print fiction book that gets to the heart of this phonetically with little punctuation. Billions of birds. That sounds... I would love that, honestly. It'd be a hoot. Probably somewhat like a superb owl. The Allpocalypse. Wouldn't that just be, that's when you end up with a Sawzall.
Hey, anything new in the store?
Take a look. Oh, that's my last cobweb duster. Take that into
Bye.
someone's mind with you. You can clean up. They're happy to be rid of the webs. Sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves.
The Cobweb Duster is a real-world device that can project itself along with you into the mental world. Aim it at any mental cobwebs you find and press Y to collect the cobweb. Later, bring the Cobweb Duster to Agent Kruller's sanctuary, where your captured cobwebs can be redeemed for Psycards in the Mental Cobweb Detangler.
What else can I do you for? And with that, you can change the color of some of your psi powers, like your levitation ball and
That's
what
it for
have you,
now.
whatnot. All right.
I
Go
have
ahead.
successfully
Come on.
obtained the Cobweb Duster. The Mallpocalypse. Plenty of storage to survive. He is pretty ancient, yeah. Okay, but I need to find... What's his doodle? Ranger Kruller. Although I have not been systematic about it. Across the river from the GPC. This is me trying to remember where the GPC is, but, map? All right, this is the campground. It connects me to the main lodge. This is the water area. Ah! This is where I need to go. It's telling me where to go. I need to just follow this path. I feel silly, and that I should maybe have noticed that I have a map that tells me where to go a long time ago. Rude map telling me where to go. Let's just... Alright, yeah, this is... Maps. Why would I expect a map to show me where to go? The game taught me not to pay attention to the map because it told me about the maps and then immediately put me into a place that didn't have one. It actually is main quest. And we did just complete some main quest. Oh wait, I know exactly where the frack I am, but... So... Where am I supposed to... Really? But I was just here. And I didn't see a ranger. Is he in here? Somewhere? Somehow? Plugs ears with fingers at this main quest nonsense. Tries to find where the ranger might be located. I'm gonna climb this ball. There's a thing. I can get that now. I can get that now. I certainly can. Haha! I can do it. I can do it. I can do all that I please. Oh, frack. Maybe I can't. Nope, nope, this was a mistake. Stop. No. Ah! I'm not actually in any danger, so... And I did successfully do it! Appears in a proof of legal doctrines and PowerPoints. No! Apparently I can't levitate here? Ah! I still don't know where the ranger is, but I know I'm in the right area. I just don't know how oh, shoot, my foot. Ouch. Shoot my foot. Ouch. Okay. I don't actually know why those were the words that came out of my mouth. I could always go inside there and close the door. Maybe that's what I need to do. I don't know yet. .23 past perception. My characters are not quite so perceptive. My characters tend to be, whoa! Shoot, my foot. Ow. I said it again, and I don't actually know why I said it again. It's like when I was, I don't know. When I was doing the holy mackerel fuck thing. Oh shoot, my foot, ow. Cause it doesn't even, my foot is not hurt. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm silly. They're just the words that are coming out of my mouth and I don't know why. Why? Oh, look. I see the thing. No, stop that. Dang it. It's fine. It's a really chill platformer. Pirate scope. At this rate, I'm gonna have the whole frickin' scavenger hunt done before I figure out who I'm supposed to turn it into. I was going for that, wasn't I? I was. Indeed I was. Hassa. Right. You can tell by how chill I get playing it. This is actually not nearly as bad as, like, some of the other platformers. All right, it wants me to go a little bit more forward and to my left, which is that. It's telling me to go there. To the verboten place. I really wish I could figure those out, but I can't. And this stupid squirrel! We'll get there eventually. I'm sure there are more powers that we don't already have. Alright, let's just go inside. Maybe that's what we need to do. I totally forgot that this place even existed.
Okay, I'm a certified levitator now. Ready to roll.
I forgot, yes.
I've been running some tests. It seems that the sensitive circuitry of the brain tumbler is picking up too much psychic interference to be safe. The thoughts of some other entity are interlacing with yours at a dangerous level, which explains many of the strange things you
Wait,
see.
are they detecting my
Let's call off
thoughts?
the experiments until we know more.
Sasha, there's no time. I think my vision about Dogen keeps...
Hi, Obi-Wan Pez!
I'm worried it's gonna happen to the others if we don't get to the bottom of this quick.
But we don't know where the foreign projections are coming from yet.
Is there a faster way to find out than sending me in there to investigate?
No. I don't think this isn't Ranger Cruller. So I still don't know where I'm supposed to find freaking Ranger Cruller. But it's fine. This is fine. We're fine. Got a couple doors that aren't open yet. Sasha's shooting gallery. Brain Tumbler experiment. Mila's dance party. I think let's try the experiment. Like, we've literally only done like 3 levels. Non-consensual / invasive bra. Ow. What was that? No. No, I say no. I have to just punch. I'm out of energies. Heal me, please. I mean, it's fun that there's an invasive bra, but... I have ADHD. I really don't do well with character limits. Especially when I do something that is very specifically following a pattern, and then I run up against a character limit, and in order to fit within the character limit, I have to break the pattern. Oh, it pisses me the frack off. I ran into that this morning with last week's Archival Adventures title. The title was too long for YouTube, but it perfectly fit with the pattern that those titles had from the time I started the series. And this was like episode 72, and the first time where the actual title was just too long. Oh, so annoying. Yay, we fixed the problem. Oh, I struggle with the Twitters. Doors. Character limits are the BBEG. Support is important, but not invasive support. Cobweb duster. I barely met you there. Cobweb duster. I don't know why I'm singing Bye Bye Birdie for the Cobweb duster. I don't even actually know why I'm in here, except that I didn't know where to go. So, and I was getting hurt on the outside, so I thought maybe I'd come inside and maybe not be hurt quite so much. But that was a bad idea because I'm getting hurt a lot. Although, now I'm fully healed. Plus, Cobweb Duster. I bought the freaking Cobweb Duster, which means I can dust cobwebs. Although the mere fact of cobwebs existing puts me in mind of the entities that initially create the webs that then later become cobwebs, that are also known as arachnids, which I just generally would prefer never to ever think about, because arachnids. Sounds like a great name for a janitor. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids. I didn't have time to write you a short letter, so I wrote you a long one. Wait, monkey? I missed the monkey comment, apparently. Squirrels? I definitely mentioned squirrels earlier. One of my cohort in grad school was afraid of squirrels. Fears are interesting things. Invader Zim. I am not very familiar with Invader Zim. I don't think I wanted to come in here, but I did, and that's totally fine. We're fine. This is all good. I don't have any problems being here at all. I know exactly what I'm doing, and this is all perfectly valid towards advancing the plot. Do you believe me? Did that sound believable? Same actor. So yeah, I had somebody in my grad school cohort who was afraid of squirrels. I had somebody who I went to undergrad with, a very good friend of mine, who was afraid of balloons. And very specifically did not like Mylar balloons. But was genuinely afraid of balloons. I don't know what that whirlwind is. I have worked my way all the way back to the beginning of this world, which is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and teleport out of here, I think. Maybe? Wait. There's got to be a way to drop this. Drop it now! Oh, there we go. Let's go to the unconscious unconscious collective. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. The first three notes just happen to be Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti. Sorry. I may have learned to sing initially from that song. But then I didn't actually really learn solfege until high school. All right, where is this freaking... I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I thought it was here because that was... But the objective is Oh! Complete Sasha's advanced training. Collect reward from Ranger Cruller for completing half the scavenger hunt. Head to the river. River. I will to the river go. So there's the lake. There's like very few places. I don't know how I've managed to completely miss wherever this is supposed to be. The many times that I have run around through here, but I'm going to walk in the river. What? Gimme, 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 gimme. Seriously? Seriously? How do I get you? I got a glass eye. Sometimes you can see can't see the river for the trees or the forest for the river, or yeah. It's in front of me? But cross. Okay, I have crossed the river. Is it this? But this goes somewhere else. I don't know. Is it that? Oh my gosh, it's right there.
You know, Chloe, for a chick whose face I can't see because she's always wearing a helmet, you're pretty cute.
I'm not human, Earth Primate.
But you are the girl model of whatever it is you are, right?
Affirmative.
At this point, that's totally close enough.
Man, what smells like butt? Oh, hey, Nils.
After the cutscene of Issel, I will happily hat.
Before I puke.
But
it'd be a real shame if you had to leave your butt here because it was anchored to my foot. Now beat it! Hi, Chloe. How's it, I mean, you know, what's up and stuff?
Bobby, we need to work on you a little.
There has been a hat trick requested, which means it's time for me to change hats. Oh, wow. I can reach. And, I think this time I'm gonna do a captain's hat. Because we were talking about boats or something earlier, I think. I don't remember. But hopefully you will enjoy the Greek fisherman's cap. Zoop. I do have plans for some additional hats in the future, and have actually considered possibly just starting to make some of my own hats, but I need to learn how to make hats first. I see a stretch and a posture check and a hydrate. Thank you, Lord Portico. Yeah, I would happily stream it if I figure out a good way to make that happen. If I can figure out a good way to make a stream happen, I would happily stream hat making. Also, I just realized I just put on the Greek fisherman's cap, and I'm wearing a Titanic shirt today. I'm this is the show shirt, this is show merchandise from the signature theater production of Titanic the musical. The USS Irony. I don't actually have binoculars, but my husband does have opera glasses, which could serve in a pinch. And I think I know where the opera glasses are. Iceberg. Iceberg! Dead ahead! There she is. Size and steel unexplored. Sorry, it's been a while since I listened to it. I'm trying to get it into my head. Titanic is actually a really good musical. I have a little bit of it in my head, but it's just not there right now, like insofar as a starting point for a song. Most of the time, my random Broadway, there'll be a phrase or something that will click in my head and spit out a song. Right now, I'm just like trying to pull a show out of my head, and I can hear little bits of it, but nothing like long enough to really stick me in the song. It's fine. If you do have a chance, I do recommend. It has a great, Iceberg, dead ahead. Oh, Iceberg live ahead. That would be really scary. It's a really good soundtrack. The original Broadway cast recording from '97, I think it is an excellent recording. And there are some clips that you can find online of some Titanic musical numbers from the Tony Awards, where you can kind of get a sense. You can see some of the costumes and some of the... It's a good show. It came out around the same time that Titanic, the epically long movie, came out. I do think that the musical is better than the movie.
Hey, I can levitate. Want to see my merit badge?
But that's
great.
Me personally.
Load up on out of this forest then, because the forest, it's off limits. Now get.
Hey, check it out. I'm halfway done with the scavenger hunt.
I found him!
Holy smokes, look at that! Well then, here's the first half of your reward.
Psi power upgrade earned! Chain Blast! Your Psi Blast will bounce from one enemy to the next, damaging up to 3 nearby enemies at once! Nice.
Now don't be lazy. Finish that list. Get!
Phonetically, it's pronounced Oisberg! Right ahead!
Knock that off.
Right ahead. Ahead. Oisberg. Right ahead. Ahead. Sorry, that's... In my brain, that's coming out Australian, not English, but I don't know too many of the... like, I'm sure I'm not nearly as well versed in like lower class British accents as people actually from Britain. Shrek was actually really good. Yeah, Shrek the musical is better than the movie. So is Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde, the musical, is a masterwork of musical creation. which is why I am so epically angry that whatever agreement was made to broadcast Legally Blonde the musical on MTV did not allow for them to release it on video afterward, and so it is not possible to purchase a copy of that musical on video, because Legally Blonde the musical is like I said, it is a masterwork of musical composition, combined with story and costuming, and it is like utter perfection on stage. It is so much better than the movie, and the movie was good to begin with, but the musical is just one of the best things I have ever seen on Broadway, or come out of Broadway. I didn't actually see it on Broadway, but it is so good. And it works in every language I've listened to it in, which is not always the case. I actually love the,
Hey, anything new in the store?
there's a cast recording of Legally Blonde the musical in Netherlands,
Some of your psi powers, like your levitation bulb now.
which is excellent.
Put it together with 9 psi cups sold to the big-headed kid with the gloves. What else can I do you for? Now, you take that.
And technically, I think the adaptation of it into Netherlands doesn't actually like because of translation and adaptation reasons. It's not pure Netherlands. It has some English words mixed in here and there in order to better fit the meter, which is fine because basically everybody there also speaks English. But oh my gosh, it is so fun to listen to. I don't know how easy it is to find a copy of it anymore, Detective Zen. At least I know in the US, like I got it in the US iTunes store, but I don't think that it is available from the US iTunes store anymore.
Yes, noble Psychomaster.
I have a number of so the Netherlands has a really big like musical theater, like they have their own version of Broadway basically, and they have their own like version of like the Tony Awards and stuff like that, and so a lot of their shows end up putting out cast albums, and I look for them because I enjoy them. It's still there? Yeah, it is so fun. All right, I don't actually know what any of that's, like what I just got from that, but it's fine. Hey, I'm turning in some cobwebs. Oh, the cobwebs just give me more cards. I see. All right, what am I supposed to be doing right now? Complete Sasha's advanced training. All right, so Sasha 9. I know where Sasha 9 is located now. I had forgotten. Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Where would you like me to take you?
I want to go to the campfire area.
You look so cute in that janitor outfit.
It's not in the Australian Netflix. So, why would it be in Netflix? I don't know that there's a video of it. I was talking about the cast album, so it'd be music.
Lab, please.
With pleasure.
Why is the minecart like that? I don't know. But So yeah, music. So it was the iTunes store where I found it here. It's possible. I don't think I've seen it on Spotify, but I don't check Spotify very often. It's also possible it would be on like Amazon Music, or I don't know what options you have for music services like that. But it was widely distributed. I do think that there are clips of some of the songs from it available to watch on YouTube. Again, like with the US Broadway shows where they will do a performance of a song from a show at the Tony Awards. They do some performances from the Netherlands versions of the shows at their version of the Tonys. So there are some songs that you can see video of performances of.
I've been running some tests. It seems that the sensitive circuitry of the brain tumbler is picking up too much psychic interference.
I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. That's why I came back in here to talk to him.
Are interlacing with yours at a dangerous level, which explains many of the strange things you've seen. I must call off the experiments until we know more.
Sasha, there's no time. I think my vision about Dogen came true. I'm worried it's gonna happen to the others if we don't get to the bottom of this quick.
Yes.
We don't know where the foreign projections are coming from yet.
Is there a faster way to find out than sending me in there to investigate?
No. So I think I was in the right spot. I think I'm supposed to go into my brain. It's the little things you do together, swear together, wear together, that make perfect stream ends. A little Sondheim stream ending warning. Thank you, Elixir. I did my best to fit the meter to what you were giving me. That's an excellent show, actually. And there's a really good video available of... Ouch! What you did? What you did? No! No! Bad dog. The Neil Patrick Harris version that has like Stephen Colbert and all of the other celebrities in it is actually quite good. So that is the Sondheim Musical Company. And it is excellent. Follow the bunny. Don't be the bunny. A little bunny at a toll booth. He needs a measly 50 cents. Sorry, my brain it went immediately to Urinetown when I mentioned the bunny. Because Urinetown, also an excellent musical. And my brain goes to Urinetown a lot. There are many phrases that come up that put my brain into Urinetown. New bunny slippers. Great UK stage version where Bobby is a Roberta. Amazing. There's also supposed to be so Sondheim himself, and this was before lockdown happened, and I don't know what the current status of it is, but Sondheim himself was working on a rewrite of Company where Bobby was gay. Which I very much want to see that finished and actually produced. Your brain goes to Urinetown when you drink too much water. That also makes sense. Urinetown's it's a good musical. With a very bad name. Oh, I think I need this. Haha, no! Okay, back up. We're just gonna keep going. I do know that the warning on time was already given. I will not make us late. We will not be late. I can thankfully save whenever I want to in this game. What did you find? What album is that? I can't run up this thing on the ball. I'm not on the ball, y'all. "10 minutes. Oh, come here thing. Oh, with the gender swap. Ah! All right. I was beating this up before. I was beating my meat and it didn't work. Ha. Well, no! Dang it. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing here. What I am doing doesn't seem to be working quite as I had hoped. I had thought levitation was the answer because isn't that the power that we just got? I'm definitely supposed to go up here. The bunny went up here. I mean, this is just platforming at this point. The silly meat sack. No! I could balloon. Oh! Some silica. You are absolutely right. Hey, come back here. Figment. Figment! No! I am getting this figment. I'm not getting this figment, am I? Nope. Okay. You were absolutely correct about what I was supposed to do there.
Why are you screaming? All right, I remember.
We'll be saving right after this cutscene.
Oh, good boy. There's that pesky brain. Here's a tissue. Now,
It's almost like you grew up with this game.
better, my dear lad. TV? Of course, right here. And this had to. We'll just drop it in the old garbage chute. Now, don't chew solid foods for 6 hours. Lily.
So that was essentially a non-consensual lobotomy, right? Get inside the nightmarish tower. Follow Dogen's brain down the chute. That will be for next time. Yeah, I think we have reached the non-consensual brain surgery part of the show. More extreme than a lobotomy? Sneezing your entire brain out? Yeah. I don't know. All right, so that is where we are gonna leave this for today. I don't know how much more of this game there is. I assume there's quite a lot more. We've only really done 3 levels. There are so many more doors. I think we're gonna be playing this for a little while longer. But thank you all so very much for joining me for the stream today. I will be live next at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday for Archival Adventures. We'll be looking at materials from the Robeson papers, Frank Robeson papers. Former professor of physics and head of the physics department. The physics building was named after him. If I don't know, I haven't dug very far into it, but there are some kind of neat looking things in there from like early understanding of physics pre-atomic bomb. So we're going to be looking at that stuff. That is what's coming up on Wednesday. Yeah, amazing, Hannah. I did not actually have to use it today. Fingers crossed. And incidentally, I got another one of these today. I have not gone to the website to see if anything new is there about the availability of a new internet service preventer. As I was saying earlier, I may end up having to cancel Saturday. It all depends, but I might be going to visit my brother, so we'll see. But yeah, let me say thank you very much to Be Right UK for the freaking 1,000 bits today, and for finishing the Jewel Eye bits goal. I do appreciate it very much. But yes, next, Xfinity isn't very much of a preventer. I mean, I had Xfinity before I moved here. They were who I had before. But so now, I don't know. My hope is that they bring fiber. I'd love to have some fiber. You know, give me some more fiber in my diet. But I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. Really, what I care about is that they give me some stable signal, so that I don't have such problems that I have had with the Chantel. Anyway, we're going to be heading over to Q Times for Ember Squad. Ember Squad is the Star Wars Age of Rebellion Fantasy Flight role-playing game that the Streampunks are doing, GM'd by Eric Campbell, and with Quincy Surasmith, Noir Enigma, Anita Weeb, Gina DeVivo, and Sam DeLev, and it is an absolute delight, and I hope that you all enjoy it. When we get over there, if you... Whoops, that's not the button I wanted, but hey, have some emotes. When we get over there, if you want to, you can copy and paste that post for the Rogue Raid raid call. If you don't have my emotes, it's just #Rogue Raid, and then whatever hello emotes you might want to do. I hope I see you again soon. Thank you very much to my mods, and until I see you next, get out there and do some shenanigans, everybody.